Hello, this is Carol from Carol Makes. Thanks for joining me on week 2 of Fiber Fridays. Today we are going to play with this beautiful blending board that I just got maybe a month ago. We're going to be blending this beautiful merino and silk top roving. It looks like all these sea colors. I might even throw in a little bit of this Angora. Look how nice that is. And I got some beautiful mohair locks from Breezy Manor Farms this weekend. These are from her farm in Mooresville, and she hand dyed all these. So these are the ones I'm going to pull from today. Oop, there's some grass. Yep. This beautiful color, and some of this blue, and some of this neon green. I think that'll go really, really nicely with this. So let's get started. Start off with a very clean board. Since I know that this merino and silk is going to be like my main piece, it's going to take up the most of the space. I'm going to go ahead and start with that. Ooh, it does not want to break. There we go. So. And this is a working studio, so people are coming in and out. You may hear me talk to them, and that is just fine. Thanks for coming, guys. And right now I'm just trying to make sure that it's over a good majority of the board. And I'm gonna take my Carter brush and just go in a downward motion. Not with a lot of force, very gentle. And anything that I have left over, I usually pick out and put somewhere. All right. Let's get some white Angora in there. Oh my goodness, this is so soft. I got this last weekend too at the Hoosier Hills Fiber Fair. I got it from, although a lady who is there every single year. She brings her bunnies, her Angora rabbits. She does not have a business card. She does not have a Facebook page, but she is awesome. So shout out to you. Again, just brushing with downward light force. Anytime I see some spots that are a little thin, I can just go in and let the teeth grab hold of the fiber and it'll fill itself in. It's looking so pretty. So now we're going to put in some of our mohair. I'm going to start with this turquoise. Again, I got this at Hoosier Hills last weekend, but it is from Breezy Manor Farms in Mooresville. Hi guys. If I can help you with anything, let me know. Otherwise, I'm in the middle of a YouTube tutorial, but feel free to interrupt me.
Okay.
And I'm just going to separate these. And on mohair, with the extra crimps and curls, you may want to keep those. I will, because I think they add some character. But you may want to card those out. That is up to you. Let's comb that out. Nice. All right, let's see what the other two colors. I think it needs a pop of green because there's green. We want to pick up some of these green tones. I think this mohair will do a really nice job at doing that. We won't use too much, but we will use some.
You operate the loom?
I do. So this is my weaving and spinning studio.
Oh, I see
And
the rest of the thing, yeah.
yeah. So I've got the big floor loom. I've got 4 rigid heddle smaller looms. And right now I'm working on a video for blending boards so that you can spin some arc fiber.
Ah,
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
I don't think I have the patience for the loom.
It will give you patience, yes. Thanks for stopping in, guys. Boy, that does not want to stick. So what I'm going to end up doing is, let me get my carders. This is my carder. I am going to run it through here just to kind of break up some of that crimp, get it nice and soft. So we've got some mohair in there, some Angora. Now, I don't want to just lose all of the mohair that we worked so hard for, but I do want to go back and add another layer of this silk and merino. The end, we're gonna weigh it as well, because I like to sell these in threes. But we'll see. We'll see how much this is going to be. You can always weigh it at the beginning too, but I never really know what all and how much I want to use until I do it. Starting getting to be too much there. I see a little spot that needs some love. I like what I'm seeing. Hope you are liking it too. I'm gonna put just a touch more Angora, and then we're gonna roll it up. We're gonna call it good. Right now I'm just kind of breaking up larger portions of it with my fingers and then just kind of patting it down. I'm going to come in with my Carter brush in just a minute. Not that one. All right. Okay. All right. So now when you think you're done, you're going to roll them up into like little sausage links. And I have purposefully left this bottom part here. There's all this kind of extra, it kind of has like a halo around it. I've left it there because that is what your two sticks are going to grab onto. So you're going to just sandwich that in between. Start spinning. Sometimes I stretch it out a little bit too. I'm lifting up. This is just very gentle. Even when I'm pulling very, very gently. I love all these colors together. I hope you do too. Getting towards the end. Ooh, look how pretty that is right there. Okay, we've come to the end. Now, okay, so you kind of have these two chopsticks. You got your little sausage roll. I'm sure there's a much better term of your Rolags. And then how I get them off is I push one and I kind of push the other one away. So at least I'm getting one of the sticks out. And then it shouldn't be that hard to get the rest of it to come all the way off. Depends on how tight you started with. All right. Nice. Look at her. She's so beautiful. Love that. Now I need to measure. Okay. 0. Come on. All right. Okay, so that is not a lot. So I could make, 4 or 5 more of those, and I think I will. And then I'll put them up for sale online, or you can come into B3 Gallery in Nashville, Indiana, and you can buy them in person. There is no limit to your creativity when you use the blending board. Now you also might be watching this and thinking, well, what? Okay, so you have this little Cinnabon of beauty. What can I do with it? Well, if you're a felter, you can felt with it because it's all animal fiber. It will felt. If you put it in the washing machine, it will turn to a piece of felt. If you are a spinner, you can spin it on your electric spinner, on your like a traditional wheel, or your drop spindle. If you're a weaver, you could even pull out pieces and use that in your weaving every so often. There's a lot that you can do with it. And I hope that I've inspired you too to get out there and try it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.